and this is a big one. So like I said, are you guys ready for our first half main event? That's more like it, come on. So I'm gonna get the referee out for this main event, or the first half main event. Let's bring him back, Mr. Ben Stewart!
Why don't we like Ben? Why don't people like Ben? Why don't people like Ben?
So ladies and gentlemen, this match will be a cracker. It is a triple threat match for the High Octane title. So introducing first, the first challenger, he is the Golden Boy.
Oh no, he's coming this way. He's definitely going to come this way. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. He's going to end up here on the mic at some point. He can't help himself. He just can't help himself, surely, as the anticipation becomes mild for the entrance of a man who is resented more than he's appreciated here in Box Arena. But you can't tell him that. Here he is finally making his way to the ring. Charlie Anderson, the Golden Boy, surprisingly making his way to the ring rather than the stage, as he likes to make himself known. But to be fair, he had his chance on the microphone earlier on this evening during the pre-show, so maybe he's had his fill. You know, maybe he's filled his belly with all the spiel and all the talking that he can muster for one evening, and maybe, just maybe, we're lucky enough right now that he hasn't got anything else left to say this evening, and he's just got to get on with his duties. You know. Could you imagine that? Can you ever imagine a contest where Charlie Anderson doesn't try and grab a microphone? Are we about to witness that? This is Target Wrestling history. No way. No way. I won't believe it until the next music starts. I won't believe this. The Golden Boy. Amazing. No way. The leader of the Rascal army. Well said, Yarn. Well said. That's right, Rossy Rascal, former High Octane champion himself, makes his way to the ring for this triple threat contest here this evening. What have you got to say? I mean, he looks a big guy. Will you think he's going to win the belt? Charlie Anderson seems to think he's going to win the belt here this evening. I don't know. There's two people that you've got to put up with here this evening. He's got a big mouth. I'm surprised he didn't try and take the microphone. Because normally, it must be like history. It's the first time he's ever not taken the microphone. Yeah, right? Just having a bit of banter there with our ring announcer, Jan, as we're both quite surprised that Charlie Anderson had nothing to say here this evening. Let's turn our attention back to the leader of the Rascal army, Rossy Rascal. Like I was saying, he's a former High Octane champion here at Target Wrestling and a former heavyweight champion here at Target Wrestling as well. An incredibly popular man here in Box Arena. A regular figure at Target Wrestling shows. And he has an opportunity to reclaim some gold that he lost, probably nearly 2 years ago was the last time he was a High Octane champion. And I believe he even won it from this man, Charlie Anderson, if memory serves correct. These two men know each other incredibly well. Sweet cherry pie. I can't help myself. You know what? Monet has earned my respect. earned my respect. Yes, fair enough. Shay Monet has done some less than honourable things here at Target Wrestling. You'd be quite right to point out the fact that Shay Monet isn't potentially the most honourable of characters that has ever stepped through the doors of Box Arena. But what an incredibly impressive, dominant reign the Queen of the United Queendom has had so far with the High Octane Championship. It's the first title defence for the High Octane Champion of 2025, who won the High Octane Championship from none other than the king of the cruiserweights himself, Robbie X. Shay Monet looking fantastic as ever. The adulation after an amazing title reign, unavoidable. The respect, unavoidable here in Box Arena. You have to give credit where credit is due. And Shay Monet deserves all the credit for holding that belt and defending it on so many different occasions. This evening, though, could be the most difficult challenge yet in Shay Monet's High Octane Championship reign so far to date. But they soak up every second they have with that beautiful gold belt. An impressive title, a prestigious title held by a number of wrestlers. As Charlie Anderson, the golden boy, tries to steal the gold prematurely. Has to be earned, that, Charlie. You have to earn your chance at the title. Can't just grab it and take it from referee Ben Stewart, who parades the title in the honourable fashion. And I believe that is the bell. Ring the bell. The bell has gone. Ben Stewart mistakenly thought I was the bell ringer, I believe, as he pointed at me. But thankfully, the actual bell ringer did their duties, and it made it look like I did it. That was quite fun. Right, 3 men in the ring. It's triple threat action, and the High Octane Championship is on the line. And we've actually got 3 High Octane champions in the ring. That's right. As a triple headlock to start things off, Shay Monet breaks the separation, and Rossy Rascal takes out Monet, but Anderson takes out Rascal, Monet takes out Anderson, and Monet stands tall. With Anderson and Rascal in the corner, the champion dominance in the early stages of this contest. And what a contest this could be. It's the first contest, the first triple threat contest of 2025. It is only February, and this has got the potential to be match of the year. Did you see that? Did you see that, guys? Did you see that exchange there? Did you see the handshake between Shay Monet and Charlie Anderson? It looks like we've got a partnership being formed here. And Rossy Rascal's job just became twice as hard, quite literally, as Anderson and Monet look to run amok against Rascal. But Rascal, with his cat-like agility, takes out Anderson, and with a dropkick takes out Monet, goes for the pin. Championship on the line. There's only a 1 count this time. Now, Rossy Rascal, the only championship he hasn't held is the tag team championship. Right now, he's looking to become a 2-time High Octane champion. Every single man in this contest has their work cut out for them this evening. 3 formidable opponents in this trilogy exchange, or this trio exchange. Look at that fantastic stuff from Rossy Rascal, that judo background, allowing him to have those lightning quick combat reactions. And now with Monet up on his shoulder, Monet fighting back bravely against the much larger man. Monet forced off the ropes by Rascal, who goes for the trip attempt, quickly up to his feet, and wow, Monet hits Rascal. And that was impressive stuff from Monet to improvise. That pop-up sit-down powerbomb there, good stuff from Shay Monet, with a huge slap that echoes around Box Arena, as we're going to get a front row seat for another one. Rossy Rascal eats palm as the sound of those slaps echo around Box Arena. Now, if you notice, Charlie Anderson keeping himself out of trouble on the outside. Charlie Anderson changing the pace of the contest just to add insult to injury for Rossy Rascal, looking to form and forge a partnership there. It's impressive stuff. It's very clever, forging a partnership there. As Charlie Anderson looks to intimidate me. I won't be intimidated by the golden boy Charlie Anderson, well, at least not until he's actually came over to me. But while he's in the ring, I feel like I'm pretty safe, a lot safer than Rossy Rascal is right now. As Shea Monet's taking it easy, calling the shots for Charlie Anderson to inflict pain on Rossy Rascal. With no disqualifications in a triple threat contest. And so Rossy Rascal is desperate here. Anderson and Monet with a double suplex. Rossy Rascal. I mean, surely at some point this partnership has to end, you know. Anderson and Monet can't stay friends forever. Only one person can go home with the High Octane Championship. It is on the line this evening. At some point, there it is. Gut-wrench suplex from Anderson. Good looking stuff. As his cousin Ernest Bogg likes to call it, it's the Bogladite. Good stuff there from Anderson, impressive offense. As he's taken out Monet temporarily so far and has turned his attention to Rascal. Anderson goes for the pin. And Ben Stewart says that was a 2 count. It was a generous 2 count. As Anderson, once again, that was definitely a 2 count though, as Anderson looks to be getting a little bit closer. But you can't just be wearing down your opponent slowly in a triple threat contest. At some point, the third member of the contest has got to get involved again. You need to take advantage as quickly as you can in these style of contests. And that is advantage over for Charlie Anderson, who gets out of dodge. And Rossy Rascal is the man with the higher ground right now as he looks to chase Anderson, who was winding up the Rascal Army section of Box Arena. Monet misses Anderson wildly, but connects as sweetly as you want to Rossy Rascal, and just looks to punish Rossy Rascal with a series of fists. A series of rights from Shea Monet, incapacitating Rossy Rascal. Monet sets Rascal up for his back to eat a lot of turnbuckle as Anderson is behind Monet and maybe has the advantage here. Will he look to blindside another attack? Now Monet has maybe learnt their mistakes from the last exchange that they had with Anderson, but this is allowing Rascal to regain some kind of composure. It's an incredibly tactical contest, this triple threat match, as Monet looks to maybe forge that partnership once again with Anderson. Against his better judgment, Monet not quite sure what the point of this partnership is going to be for Monet, what advantage that this partnership will have for Monet, as he's used as a literal human weapon. As Anderson goes, oh my God! Monet sets up Anderson and hits a huge lariat, which completely takes out Anderson. Monet now in the driver's seat in this triple threat contest. Rascal still in the corner, as once again Monet sets up. Rascal comes fighting out the corner with a huge right back elbow. Anderson tries to take advantage, but the Russian leg sweep takedown from Rascal. Lightning quick action here, characteristically so as you would expect in a High Octane Championship match, as Rascal took too long to take advantage, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You can't take too long to take your advantages in a triple threat contest, as Anderson and Shea try to force Rascal up and over into the suplex, but Rascal with an impressive display of strength, fighting out there, taking out both Anderson and Monet, which is no easy thing to do, lifting both men up and over his shoulders. Fantastic strength there from Rossy Rascal. Now Rascal to his feet. Goes steaming into Monet. Monet does well to lift Rascal out to the outside. Rascal with a fantastic karate kick on the apron takes Monet down. And here we go. Springboard off the top rope and hits a huge fist. High Octane Championship on the line, and Rossy Rascal might have the gold. No, Anderson just about with a split second to go interrupts the pin, and the High Octane Championship is still on the line. Rascal looking to set Anderson up for the powerbomb and hits it as well. Rolls Anderson through. An impressive display of strength once again by Rossy Rascal, who's came into 2025 in a dominant fashion as he looks to do the same to Monet, but Monet had it well scouted. Monet confuses Rascal and hits that huge spear, that champagne popping spear. Shea Monet hits. And looking now to end Rascal's evening and retain the High Octane Championship. Big right from Monet. Leaves Rascal dazed and confused against the ropes. Ah, there it is, judo throw from Rascal into the pin attempts. High Octane Championship on the line, but Charlie Anderson once again somehow makes the save and denies Rossy Rascal the opportunity to become a two-time High Octane champion here at Target Wrestling. Championship is still on the line in this triple threat contest. This is your first half main event this evening. Anderson looks to force Rascal up onto the shoulders using every ounce of strength he's got left in his reserves, looking for the patented rolling senton attempt, and hits every single inch of it. It looks like it could be over, but the High Octane Championship still on the line. Rossy Rascal keeps this contest going. Shea Monet lies in wake potentially, biding their time. All three men in the ring. Charlie Anderson has a plan though, it looks. What's Charlie Anderson's plan? As he impressively goes up towards the top rope. Monet has that well scouted with a hugely audacious right palm, connected sweetly to the side of Anderson's temple as he has him up on the second rope here and tries to force Anderson off. Rascal though is in a position as we look like we're going to have a tower of mayhem here. Monet does incredibly well to get out of danger with the Hurricane Rana, and then also sends Anderson sprawling down to the outside. All three men are down. Let me get a breath. The Rascal Army stirring once again for this first half main event triple threat contest with the High Octane Championship on the line. Do not forget there is always a ticket link in the description just below these videos if you ever want to come along to a Target Wrestling show. Huge show in March coming up, Austin Aries to feature on that show. Cannot wait to see him in action, but meanwhile back into the ring, the current champion, Shea Monet, the current High Octane champion, looking to take out both men and impressively takes out both Anderson and Rascal and somehow has the pin and could retain the belt. Comes so close within just a split hair of reclaiming and retaining the High Octane Championship. What more has Shea Monet got in their locker? It's been a fantastic run with the High Octane Championship so far, and it doesn't seem to have any signs of ending, but this here probably the most difficult defense so far in Shea Monet's High Octane Championship reign. But they are in the driver's seat and calling it. They're calling an end to it as he looked to hit the scissor kick, completely misses wildly. Big Dallas press from Charlie Anderson, and another one delivered to Rascal, rolls into the pin, and it was incredibly close as Rascal kicks out, looks to do the same thing to Monet as Monet kicks out, and the High Octane Championship still on the line. What a fantastically entertaining triple threat match we've had here. worth ticket administration alone in this single contest. Charlie Anderson featuring in the pre-show earlier on this evening, where his newly found team. Oh my God, no, he can't. Not the judo chop. He learnt this from a samurai in Japan. It took him months to perfect, and it is deadly. Judo chop attempt. No, judo throw. Hit by Rossy Rascal. Title on the line. Shea Monet looks to take out Rascal. Power driver. Oh my God, pile driver. And Monet will retain. No! Monet! Cannot believe it, and neither can I. So close for Shea Monet to retaining their title, but as it stands, this triple threat contest continues even after that pile driver, where Rossy Rascal's neck could have been broken. Well, luckily enough, he is moving, his arms are moving, his fingers are moving, his legs are moving, and he looks like he's going to make a slow recovery as Monet sets off the ropes to hit that scissor kick. Rascal pops up with that strength with Monet on the shoulders. Monet though wriggling out. And Rascal sets Monet up on that middle rope and hits a huge right, and another one which connected just under the jaw. Incredibly impressive stuff here from Rascal, who looks to take advantage. And like I've said already in this contest, when you've got an advantage, you need to take it quickly. You can't be waiting around. There's another factor and another element lying in wake in this contest. There's the kiss. The patented kiss of distraction from Monet, the poisonous kiss. And then the huge code breaker there hits off the top rope. Rascal could be dead. Rascal, how's he still moving? After Monet hits that code breaker, Anderson throws Monet unceremoniously out the ring, goes for the roll up. Anderson, the golden boy, in incredibly dramatic fashion, and unbelievably so. At the very start of this evening, Charlie Anderson introduced a new stable of people, and it looks like they'll be joining him here on the stage. It's Roy Story, Ernest Boggs, and Kenzie Story. And this evening they have won the Tag Team Championships and the High Octane Championships in the pre-show. And now they're just attacking Rossy Rascal in the ring. Boggs, Story, and Story all attacking Rossy Rascal after the contest. Yarn trying desperately to try and put an end to the punishment. What has this new faction got in mind? The Golden Age. Oh, thank Christ for that. Jimmy T and Raven Rampage, who lost the Tag Team Championships in the pre-show earlier on this evening, running into the ring to make a dramatic save. And clearing house, thank God for that. Raven Rampage and Jimmy T saving the leader of the Rascal Army from what surely would have been some heinous injury. And the Golden Age will be happy with the work that they've completed this evening. A lot of gold on their shoulders. What a way to end the first half. What a fantastic contest we've had here so far in Box Arena. Do not forget to like and subscribe.